A warm welcome to all my dear children. This session is the continuation of your last science video, that is microorganisms, friends or foe. As you have already learned that microorganisms are so small that we cannot see it with our naked eyes. And basically there are 5 major groups of microorganisms. They are bacteria, algae, protozoa, fungi and virus. Microorganisms are seen everywhere and they live in all types of environment. Some microorganisms are beneficial to human beings and contribute to human welfare. Whereas some microorganisms are so harmful to all human beings as they cause various diseases in them and also in plants and animals. So let's see how microorganisms are being beneficial to human beings. Have you noticed your mother making bread? If not, let's do one. What you need is flour with sugar, and then I have mixed it with some warm water, added a spoon of yeast powder. Actually, this is the dough base for baking industry. After some time, have you noticed the dough has been rising, isn't it? Actually, this is due to the action of yeast on the flour. Yeast reproduces rapidly and produces carbon dioxide during respiration. And actually, the bubbles of this carbon dioxide fill the dough and increase its volume. So this is the basis of the use of yeast in baking industry for making bread, pastries and cakes. Have you seen that a little curd is added to warm milk to set curd for the next day? Why? What is the reason? It is because the curd contains several microorganisms, and of this, lactobacillus is the most prominent one that promotes the formation of curd. It multiplies in milk and converts it into curd. You have also seen that in baturas and rava idli, one of the main ingredient is curd. That's why the bacteria and yeast present in that curd help in fermenting the batter. Microorganisms are also used for the production of uh, alcohol, wine and acetic acid in a large scale. Here actually yeast is used for the production of alcohol and wine. Yeast, they act upon the sugar present in the grains like barley, wheat, crushed fruit juices and helps in converting the sugar into alcohol and carbon dioxide. Actually, that smell is due to the presence of alcohol that has been converted from sugar by the yeast. The process by which the yeast is converting the sugar into alcohol can be termed as fermentation, and it was discovered by Louis Pasteur in 1857. The next field where the microorganisms are beneficial to human beings is antibiotics. I think you have heard the name antibiotics several times, isn't it? When you fall ill, your doctor may have suggested with some antibiotics either in capsule or in the injection form. So what are antibiotics? Antibiotics are actually medicines that are able to kill or inhibit the growth of microorganisms. The source of the antibiotics are actually the substances that are collected from microbes that are able to kill or stop the growth of disease-causing microbes. So it was Alexander Fleming who discovered the first antibiotic penicillin, but it was an accidental discovery. So let's see how he made that discovery. Alexander Fleming was working with a bacterial colony and he was growing this on a culture plate. You can see right here. So he was busy with some other work and he neglected the culture plate for a few days. So after he returned, he just noticed that a group of fungi is growing on the culture plate. And the name of that fungi group is known as Penicillium. He also noticed that near to the penicillium there are no bacterial growth. That means something is inhibiting the growth of bacteria near to this penicillium or this mold. And this leads to the discovery of the first antibiotic penicillin because it is made from the fungi penicillium and made him won the Nobel Prize in medicine for the accidental discovery. And some other antibiotics you are familiar with is streptomycin, tetracycline and erythromycin.